Hello, I'm Michelle Donahue with Artworks Resin Canada. I'm going to do a beach wave ocean vibe scene with resin. I've already mixed 3 ounces of part B hardener Artworks and then 3 ounces of part A. The reason I do the hardener first is it's lower viscosity, so it's quite runny. So when you put the thick resin part A into the thinner, it actually makes it easier to stir. And you want to make sure when you're mixing it, I've already done the 4 minutes. I just use a little timer from the dollar store or kitchen shop. But you want to make sure when you're stirring that you go all the way around the sides, across the bottom every now and then. Try to stir slowly and not too quickly, or you'll introduce a lot more bubbles than necessary. I have, like I say, already mixed it, so I'm just going to add some of the resin into the sand color, which is the Artworks Camo Tan. I'll be using that as my sand. And then this is, too much there, but this one is the Resin Angel White. And then this is a gorgeous Resin Adriatic Blue. And the last bit is going to be the Sea Breeze by Resin. It's a deeper, gorgeous blue as well. And I'm going to stir the tan, the beach color. When you're stirring the colors in, every now and then you want to make sure that it's thoroughly mixed, or when you put it out on your board, the colors will be blotchy if it's not thoroughly mixed. And I'm using wood panels. I prefer the wood panels because they don't pool in the middle like canvas can. So you can see the bottom, it's birch. I've taped off the bottom here. When you're doing resin over the sides, you only need to tape the bottom. But because I want what we call clean sides, I've also taped the sides. And after you're done, you can remove the tape off with when it's cured with the help of a heat gun. It'll loosen the adhesive on the tape and make it easier to remove. And it saves a lot of cleanup after with the drips. So that's the tan color, and I lift it up and I can see that it's not translucent, so I've stirred it enough. The Angel White. You really don't need very much of the epoxy pigment pastes when you're using resin. A very tiny dab on the end of one of these little sticks works. I'm gonna just take some of it off the stick, pick it up and stir it in again. So it's sitting on the bottom still. Every now and then you can do that. You can see it's getting well mixed. Get one more, pick it up, stir it in again. And then you can see it's quite opaque. That's the Angel White by Resin. It's quite a popular color for getting lacing effects, whether it's in beach waves or lacing effects in other abstract type resin art. It's a gorgeous white. And this is a gorgeous Adriatic blue. The powder sometimes takes a little longer to mix, and also because it's a pearlescent, it can be a bit translucent if you don't use enough. So it's a good idea to check on your stick. You can add more if you need it. I'm happy with this for now. And then the deeper blue is the Sea Breeze blue. Same thing. Make sure I get it mixed well. Take some off the end of the stick, pick it up, push it in again to mix it all up. It's got a really nice sheen to it. Very pretty. Just gorgeous colors. And that's fairly opaque again. I I often do more than one layer. I like the effects I get from doing more than one layer. Some people are happy just to do one, but I started doing two, and I will try to do another video showing you the second layer and what I do with the ocean scenes on the second layer. I bring the color down a little bit because I like to blend from darker into lighter. I don't just go dark and then the lighter color and then the beach. I try to bring in a little bit of the dark down just to give it a bit of a more natural feel to it. I'm going to use a bit more beach on this one and put it on a bit of an angle because I want to bring some of the waves on this piece into the sand color. I'll just scrape it out. Push it up to the edge. Okay, and then I will this one, I'm going to bring it right along the shoreline into this empty space here, and then a little bit up into the blue, darker blue. Again, it just, I find, gives it a little bit more of a realistic effect. And push it off the edge. When you're using your torch and your heat guns, you can manipulate it a bit more as well. I like to do just a little bit of mixing in soft, gentle flow of a wave to help blend it a bit. That'll cover with white. And I often will bring, actually I'm just going to torch it quick. When you're using your torch, it's a good idea to grab a baby wipe and wrap it around in case you have resin on your gloves. Wipe your hands first. Just saves getting a lot of stickiness on your torch that isn't always easy to get out again. Just going to do a little bit, actually no, that's okay. And just put a little bit here, a little bit there. Bring it around so I don't drip it where I don't want it. Kind of get your idea of your lines. And I am going to carry these waves into the sand this a little bit, and then I'll do a big one there. Okay, I will turn on the heat gun. That's going to help spread the angel white around and up so that it disperses it a bit into the water. And when you spread that out, that's what helps create the lacing. So it'll get noisy. I'll try to talk louder or not talk much while the heat gun is on. it's important not to leave the heat gun in one spot too long, or you can singe your resin. So try to keep it moving. Okay, I'll do a quick torch. Just going to move some of the sand over the edge. And once again, I may have overworked it, but I'm going to give it another quick torch. Now sometimes the selling will just happen. The other thing you can do, I'll actually show on another video, that you can take the white and you can use a manipulating tool, whether it's a silicone spoon or popsicle stick or paper, and you can just kind of set it on the white and pull it through the waves to give you a bit more realistic wave. And that actually works really beautifully as well when you don't want to use a lot of heat. So that's something that I do when I'm teaching other people and I don't want to take the chance of, about the overheating. A lot of times I'll use tools to manipulate the waves. So we'll see how this goes dry, and then I'll show you what I do on the next layers to give you more realistic scene. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.